So I wanted to talk about reversing engineering. Who is or what power is the one who is targeting people with this technology? So the first thing is that it's technically impossible, but if you start to why it is technically impossible, because only the persons that are target are the ones that feel whatever is happening to them. The symptoms that I have sometimes are like headaches, but these headaches are depending on what I'm doing. If I'm studying, I could have those headaches. Lately, they have lowered a little after I start to make these videos, and they had become more sharp, but micro micro pains. I mean, they're still being very painful, but these pains doesn't last much, and they are not. It feels like they are not purposely done, so I cannot read or I cannot study, but it feels that they are directly, purposely for things that they don't want me to read. Yeah, it's a kind of a kind of a acculturation, I would say, in which, let's say, I'm doing right now an essay that is related with Australia and our position in the Pacific. The Pacific has many, let's say, countries and islands, but these are bodies of land in the middle of water, mainly. And I was reading something about Chinese philosophy that might have influenced policy, and I was going through it, and there are certain ideas that it feels that because of the pain is applied just when I'm touching on certain subjects, then the pain is applied. Let's say if I think that, oh shit, actually, China is the main trading partner, so then it is obvious that we should not be a country that piece of China because it's our main trading partner. Then I will have this kind of purposely like target pains. But I also can feel sometimes my nerves, let's say the optic nerve. Sometimes I can feel it all through the school, both eyes. Sometimes it's related with my jaw. Sometimes it could be a nerve in my arm, in my leg, in my feet, depending on. Sometimes I feel inflammation in my body. Sometimes sometimes there are movements that my body does, but it feels like this is also like target, like kind of micro targeting. And sometimes I want to say a word and another one comes out. But let's say this is all related with the schizophrenia. What is not related with the schizophrenia is the pain. Yeah. Let's say just before I start to do this video, then I felt a huge drop of energy. These drops of energy and highs of energy can be caused as well with this kind of technology. Imagine you have a weapon in which you only need to select which part of the body you want to stimulate electrically, and then you will stimulate that part. Or let's say you want to target specific kind of neural receptors in a specific area, then somehow this technology does it. Yeah. And it feels as well that I'm thinking about something and I have an interruption of another thought. And let's say the thoughts can be something like, let's say I'm thinking, I don't know, about politics, maybe just seeing the situation right now about the word that the extreme right is kind of rising. Then I will have I will have uh, voices that will say things like, you are an Indian, you are indigenous, like racist slur. So I'm having racist slur in my mind. Um, what I experience in Australia is that it's not a racist society. Maybe a lot of people is afraid. Other people might feel part of a clan, but not necessarily racist. It's very weird and that they will be straightforward racist to you or anything like that. Is you might find the situation that